Hi, I'm Ramu. I'm the founder of myskillsplus.com, your career partner. Today, I'm going to address this video to business analysts, those who are aspiring to be business analysts, those who are already business analysts, who can benefit from understanding how the various careers paths are for a business analyst. We will look into what are the skills required for a business analyst, how you can take stock of your skills on the business analyst side, and what are the different options for developing our career in the business analyst space. To understand the skills profiles for or the skills required for a business analyst and the various roles there, let's go to this site called myskillsplus.com. First of all, we need to understand that all our skills profiles, whether it is for an individual in any domain or, for example, the various jobs, there are different components of the skills. We have the concepts, methods, standards, the knowledge related to the concepts, methods, and standards. Then we have the tools and technologies which we are familiar with or which are required for a particular job, occupation, or a role. Then we have the domain or the contextual knowledge. Where do we apply our knowledge related to any subject? In this case, a business analyst. Then we may be playing different roles and there are activities related to these roles. So, what are the activities we are familiar with? What have we done? And finally, the soft skills, which is the most important in today's world. Now, all of these put together forms our skills profile. So, let's go ahead and look at the business analyst skills using the skills profiler in My Skills Plus. Now, here you can see that we have two components, hard skills and soft skills. The hard skills will cover the knowledge, tools, and technologies, and so on. So let's go ahead and search for business analyst role. So once we have searched this, here it gives us the various skills which are required for a business analyst. So first of all, so you can see here the various skills which are related to business analyst skills. In different organizations, different levels of skills might be required, and not all of the skills may be applicable. Likewise, our proficiency also in these skills may vary. So we may be very familiar with certain concepts, or we may be quite adept or proficient in certain other skills. So we could have different levels of proficiency for different skills. Say two business analysts are there. So even if their years of experience are same, they could have different proficiency. And in this, we also see that there are different layers to the skills. So for example, within business process mapping, we could have different tools. And we may want to indicate, or companies may want people with certain skills in certain tools. So we actually can also capture the proficiencies in related to the different skills given here. Let's go and see what is there under data analysis. So we have the business which is relevant for the business analyst, and different individuals in business analyst roles may have proficiency in different tools. So we can indicate our proficiency. So first of all, we need to understand that we have a first layer which is called the knowledge and of concepts, methods, and tools, and then tools and technologies, and then there are proficiencies related to them. Once we have covered the knowledge related areas, then let us look at the domain. What is the domain? It is the area in which we have applied our business analyst. So not all the business analysts work on the same domain or same industry or same function. There are different business analysts work on different domains, and the knowledge required for each of those domains also can vary. So for example, let's say I am a business analyst and I have worked primarily in the airlines domain. Maybe I'm still working on that and I have 5 to 10 years of experience. Now, first of all, I indicate my skills profile. So we could have the different levels. So this also leads us to the knowledge related to that particular domain. So, for example, these are indicative. So we have maybe I'm familiar with aviation regulations or aviation safety, may or may not be with all the areas. This also exposes us to the areas which are there itself. So career development is not about what I have as skills, but what are the skills I'm missing in a particular area I am in. So in a way, the skills profiler in My Skills Plus also enables us as business analysts understand what are the skills which are required there for business analysts and what I may have. So therefore, it gives an idea as to the gaps in my own skills as well. Then we have certifications which are related to the business analyst, right? So these are also given here. We may or may not be certified, but we can become aware of the different kinds of certifications. And maybe I am also having certain certifications. So I am a certified change management professional. So I can see indicate that yes, I am certified here, right? So this completes our coverage of the hard skills. So what have we done? We have understood the various skills required for a business analyst. Then we have also given our own assessment of the skills we have and the proficiencies we have in those skills. Then we are now moving on to the soft skills, which is very important in today's world. So no matter what, the technologies keep changing, these skills, the soft skills, really take us forward. So here we can see there are different categories. First is a cognitive, technical skills. It's more of a thinking kind of a skills, right? Then we have the behavioral skills, which are people-related skills, how we behave with people, and so on. Then we have the language proficiency. Then we have certain personality traits which are inbuilt to us. Then we may, or as a business analyst, we may or may not have artistic skills, but then this is also relevant. Finally, the workplace effectiveness. We will look at what is workplace effectiveness in a little while. There is an interesting activity or the facet here. So not all the skills we may be using in our own workplace, but they are also our strength. They are also our assets. In a way, these are also indicative to say what skills I have, what are the assets I have, what am I good at. For example, I may be having creative skills, though I may not be using it in my particular job today, which is fine, but that is an asset of mine. Okay, let's go forward and look at some of those sub layer or sub skills within each of those categories. So we can see here the different cognitive or thinking skills, right? And again, we may be proficient in some. We can't say that all of us have all the skills or we don't have, but it is important to understand what are our five, six strengths within the many of the thinking skills. Maybe I'm very good at problem solving, and let's say I consider myself 9 out of 10, which is too bombastic, but nevertheless, let's take that as an example. And then let's say I invest quite a bit on constant learning, and my numerical analysis skills is a strength of mine. I'm quite good at it. Similarly, analytical thinking. These are also some of the skills which are important for a business analyst. Let's go to behavioral skills and look at it. So here we have small descriptions also given for us to understand. And then let's say I'm good at interpersonal skills. Maybe in influencing, I'm not great. Okay, but I think I need to improve. But I'm not great there. I'm little passive, not very assertive. Like this, we also can give our own different take stock of our skills in the different areas. Likewise in the creative area, maybe for example, I said, though I may not be using this in the case of business analyst role which I'm playing, but I have a flair for languages, and I'm very good at it. I pick up languages fast. This is my asset. Yeah. Okay, so we covered most of the soft skills. Then there is one particular area which is very important. And to me, as a HR professional who has been in the industry for so long, I think this is the most important area. No matter how good I am, how many years of experience I have, how my skills are, finally, these make the difference of a successful and a not so successful person. For example, meeting commitments on time, maintaining the quality of work, ensuring the customers. It could customers mean internal customers within the organization or outside. How good am I in fulfilling those? So these are some of the areas we can take stock of this. So what have we done here? We have tried to understand the various skills here in terms of the business analyst. Now look at from a career perspective, right? A career perspective can have several dimensions. We may want to say, okay, I want to specialize in certain technologies or domain. I want to go in depth, right? It's like saying a general physician is there, that's a general doctor. Then he goes on to say, I want to specialize in orthopedics. And within orthopedics, somebody might say, I want to become a specialist in pediatric orthopedics, which is for the children. Likewise, we can go on a technology side, we can actually specialize and become specialists in those areas. The second way of taking our career path is to also go into other domains, get richer in one domain. For example, I might say I want to become very strong in airlines domain. I want to cover various areas within airlines, which might be regulatory, which might be safety, which might be in terms of planning, traffic planning, revenue planning. There are many areas within any domain. So I want to also specialize in certain domain. That could be another way of taking my business analyst career forward. The third could be that I want to move away from airlines. I've been working here for say 5 years, and I want to go and apply my knowledge related to business analysis in other domains. Maybe I want to go into healthcare or in HR or in manufacturing. So that's another way of taking our career towards a higher level by saying that I want to change my domain and become better there. no matter what, we need to keep improving on our skills. So it could be on ensuring that the knowledge we go very deep, or go into deep into a particular domain, or change domains to take on two different industries and so on. So also we could move away from a business analyst, and then there are other paths we might take. We may become a business consultant or a general manager. That is also a possibility. So there are many possibilities and excitement within a business analyst career. And I think being aware also helps us chart out our own plans. So My Skills Plus helps you, one, take stock of your skills, understand the skills in a particular area like a business analyst, and then also do take feedback from others. It helps you get assessment, do a self assessment also from others in an anonymous manner, so that you get rich inputs as to what you think is you're good at, and what others think you are good at. And from there you can chart out your plan to say, these are the areas I need to improve on, and this is how I'm going to take my career forward. All the best to you, and go ahead, do the skills profiling for yourself for free. And of course, there is a small charge for getting assessments there. I hope this session was useful for business analysts and those who are aspiring for taking a role in a business analyst. And yeah, do visit myskillsplus.com. Thank you.